Hey, what's up, everybody? Welcome back to the Lord's Racing League. I'm your host, Big C, along here with Little C.
Hey, what's up? It's gonna be awesome.
That's it? That's all you got?
It's gonna be awesome.
Son, you got to work on your vocabulary.
All right.
But it's our round 2 of our British tournament. Last race, we had several drivers putting down some new lap times, fast lap times. Let's see if any of these 4 here are going to be able to do it. So let's head over to driver introductions to see who's taking on the track. In our fast qualifier for today, our number 8 seed, Sam Hall, driving for DRTK3 Racing. Driving his Aston Martin DBS, coming in at 55.11 grams.
Next up, our number 9 seed, we have Puff, driving for Puffs Racing in his Jaguar I-Pace, weighing 54.33 grams.
Cruising in our number 24 seed, we got Koots from Bent Rod Racing, driving his Aston Martin DBR1, coming in at 45.38 grams.
And for our number 25 seed, we have Dutch Vandershift driving for Dutch Clutch Racing in his McLaren Solus GT, weighing 33.26 grams.
All right, here we go with round 2, lap 1. We got Sam Hall, he's got the pole. Puff on the outside. Coots back there reclined. Let's see if he can't get his hands up on the wheel. And coming up in last, we got Vandershift from Dutch Clutch.
You know, I'm not too worried about Dutch because I'm sure he can dump the clutch and shift into first.
Well, he better get doing something because he's falling back.
Wow.
But man, Puff and Sam Hall tie up.
Oh.
Coots gives Puff a shot coming out of turn 4. He takes over the lead. Oh, he loses control. Bounces all around and flips and looks like they're tied up. Coots is going to the inside. Look at Sam Hall. He is blocking every which way he can, trying to prevent Coots, and it looks like he's going to coming to the line. Sam Hall gets first, Coots second, and unfortunately Puff flipped over in the background. It looks like, Vandershift was not able to get past him going in through turn 4. So
maybe we should make like a board of the slowest times of the track. What do you think?
No, we'll skip that part. Let's go watch the replay.
Look at side by side, Sam Hall and Puff until turn 2. Puff goes sideways, or Sam Hall throws a full body block. Coots gives Puff a little nudge. That really helped him because he was able to get into first. Coots shuffles back into third, and Puff side to side and flips over a little too high to do all them fancy tricks. I don't know what he was doing.
And Vandershift slams into the back of him.
And Sam Hall was on the chicane down on the inside, or the turtle, barely got going. Coots is drafting, trying to catch up, and he nudges him right there just a little bit, trying to get past
Sam Hall's
him.
blocking left and right, left and right.
Yeah, if only he had a little more speed, he could have got him there, but 11-18 pretty slow. Sam Hall's got first, and Coots got second, but 2 donuts are awarded. Yeah,
not a very good way to start it. And that was definitely a messy lap for the first lap of this round, but we'll see what happens. Sam Hall's got the lead. Coots got second. Let's rotate them around a little bit. Coots now with the pole. Sam Hall on the outside. Vandershift's in third, and Puff's going to be pushing Sam Hall. Let's see if they push him out into the lead or if they fall back. They take off. Yeah, that's what I was expecting. It almost seemed like was going to happen. Sam Hall spins out. Puff moves to the inside, takes over the lead. I think he's taken back with a little bit of vengeance from last time, as it looks like back there with Sam Hall and Coots. But Puff does a 4-wheel drift across the line at a 788. I think he just said, you know what, I'm irritated about, hey, come on, Dutch. Oh, he made it. I saw him trip the line, so he gets across there.
Yes.
But Puff, man, he came down with a vengeance on that one. He even started in the back and still set a new lap time.
Look at that. Just Sam Hall pulling way out to the lead, and Puff, as Sam Hall spins out, Puff is just like, gone.
Yeah, pull to the inside, and I'm out of here, guys.
And he really was out of there. Look at the perfect line he takes in the corner. Sam Hall and Coots, they're right bumper to bumper. Vandershift,
losing the back end. That's what's going on.
And then Puff coming down here to the line. I mean, he drifts almost the entire straight, so he would have had like closer to a 760.
Yeah, he would have been up there with our way, getting what. But look at Dutch Clutch. He's like, I got it.
He got right across the line. That's what I'm talking about.
There you go. Looks like he pulls up there just behind
number
Brown.
3.
Coming in with a 788. So, man, these cars are getting faster the more they get down this track.
Wow, look at that. The scores are already pretty close except for poor Dutch. You can see Sam Hall's got the lead. Puff and Coots are tied.
Yeah, it's already a nice little start.
Hey, look, and they got the front row.
There you go. Let's see if Vandershift can get this thing moving down the track.
He's
got Puff pushing him, so we've seen how fast he is.
Clutch dump
Coots on the outside. Yeah, dump the clutch. Come on. Looks like he's going to get to the inside, but Coots pulls in front. Sam Hall, they all get tied up. I can see where this one's heading. And nobody's going to go anywhere when you got 2 cars sideways, no matter how much power you have. They all stall coming into turn 4. So we're going to have to do a complete restart, but let's take a quick peek to see how that happened.
So it looks like the only reason Koots got out there was because of Sam Hall pushed it and then ended up being the downfall. You can see Sam Hall gets on the outside and they both get thrown sideways. Dutch and Puff just do not have enough power. Like
it looked like Puff was trying to get to the outside and just hit the rear and just push them right on around. So let's restack them and try this all over again. Hopefully they can get through turn 2 a little bit cleaner this time.
Here we go.
Here we go. Hey, look at Vandershift.
On,
he takes off and he's got the inside. No, they get tied up again, but this time Sam Hall puts it down.
Whoa.
Oh, he just pushed that.
Oh,
I thought Koots was flipped over. I don't know. We have to go back and check. I don't see him up there anymore. But look at Dutch Clutch. He is all up the back end of Sam Hall. Loses it and stalls on the final stretch. Sam Hall comes in at a 9:33. He's going to take first. Vandershift stalls out here, but what happened with Koots and Puff? Because I know I saw Koots up on his roofer side.
Okay, he's on his wheels.
Well, he's still relaxing, so he must be having a good time. But we have to go back and check to see what happened.
Ain't nothing gonna stun that guy. Sam pushes Koots into the lead again.
Yeah.
Vandershift tries to keep Sam Hall away, but Sam Hall.
Look at Sam.
Look at that.
Oh,
so he was on his side. Puff hits him, and Vandershift kind of helps.
Does he direct him back down? Look at that.
He didn't even get on his roof.
Yeah, but then they get tied up.
Puff! Did you see that? He almost ran over the dude.
There, they get tied up and get stalled. That's what happened.
And then look at Dutch coming back, getting on the back bumper of Sam Hall, and he's trying to get on the inside, looking left, right, trying to figure out. But and then he lost it. That is a real shame because he was right on the back bumper. Sadly, a DNF for 3 stinking cars.
Dang, I thought we were going to have a nice clean race there for a minute.
Sam
but then
Hall is shooting off like a rocket.
Yeah, he definitely is securing himself.
13 points.
Yeah, he's definitely, it's going to be a hard-won battle right now, but the rest of the drivers are going to have to start getting a little bit smoother on the track. So Puff now with the pole. We've seen how fast he is. Let's see if he can set another track record up there. With Sam Hall pushing him, it might be doable. As Dutch Clutch and Koots fall back, or Vandershift. Sam Hall shifts, slams into the side of him, gets to the outside, but Puffs gets the inside. Looks like Vandershift and Koots stall going into turn 4. They must have had a little bit of a disagreement, but Puff comes down at 8:30. Sam Hall comes in second back there too, but man, what a battle between those two. And I'm trying to figure out what happened with old Vandershift and Koots back here. Let's see.
Yeah, let's find out. I mean, Puff, especially with Sam Hall pushing, just left the other two in the dust. I mean, look at him just going way out ahead until Puff spins out. Sam Hall tries another one of his slick outside moves, and it almost works. Side by side.
Outside in turn 4 or turn 3 doesn't help too much.
But with the inside, the smaller turn circumference or something, Puff got out. And wow, Vandershift and Koots just going way too slow. They were trying to go side by side too.
Yeah, that didn't work out. Looked like they got tied up too much.
Puff coming home real nice and easy. So you always come home at 8:30, okay? You come home at 8:30.
There you go. So here we go. We got Sam Hall's got 16. Puff now with 10, getting a little bit of a gap. Koots got 5, and unfortunately Vandershift is just getting a bunch of unfortunate circumstances and keeps pushing them back. So here we go. Lap 5 after halftime. Let's see what happens. Take off. Sam Hall gets another little gap, but Puff's not going away too far. Puff up on 2 wheels on the guardrail. Man, he is really good in it. But look at Vandershift and Koots back there. They're all in line. Looks like they're drafting good. Puff loses the back end.
It's going to be
crazy. Looks like
crazy.
Vandershift is all on the back side of him. Coming to the line. Who's going to get second? Sam Hall got first. Puff came in second, just barely, but Vandershift was right there trying to capitalize.
Yeah, look at that. Sam Hall going away, but not too far from Puff's reach. So Puff was able to still stay right in the draft.
Look at that.
Look at that, though. Almost flipped over. Boy, Puff, you better calm down. It's not going to be too long before you go one step too far.
Yeah.
But I got to give props to Dutch and Koots. They did not fall back far from those fast qualifiers. I mean, look at Dutch. He's right on the back bumper of Puff.
Yeah, Vandershift's right there, and look, they've got him tied up.
Sam Hall was absolutely hauling on the way home.
Okay. And coming through the line, Puff just barely beats out Vandershift, and Koots just kind of creeps right on through there. So
yeah, I guess. Wow, I don't know. I'm pretty sure Sam Hall, he's definitely
he's got a pretty big gap.
I think there's a way.
I mean, especially for even falling down to second. But I'd say even at this point, if Koots doesn't start picking up the pace, Puff's definitely going to take the next one. But he's got the pole, so let's see if this helps him out with Vandershift pushing him. Sam Hall and Puff on the outside. As they take off, Sam Hall and Puff definitely put the power down and get around. Puff loses the back end. as they get tied
come on,
up.
Koots.
Koots is going to pull up in the second, so that's really what he needed. But Sam Hall is the one with the lead, pulling away from everybody. Oh, it looks like Puff came back and got second. We're going to have to go back and find out what happened there. Coming to the line. Yep, Puff's got second.
Okay,
Koots is third, and Vandershift comes in at fourth, unfortunately. But, man, I got to go back and see what happened between Koots and Puff.
Yeah, look at that. See, so Sam Hall was out front, and they were pulling away from everybody again until Puff lost it. And then Koots, he got the position because you see Puff straightens out just.
Vandershift even gave him help.
He just rear-end side by side, but Koots, again with that inside lane, got out further.
All right, let's see what happens down the McGarrett Straight.
Oh, goes side by side. It looks like Koots moved to the left.
Yeah, it looks like he was tracking him. Gets to the inside.
Then Puff, if you just would have stayed right where you were.
Yeah, you never make them take the outside.
Yeah.
Keep the inside.
Yeah, exactly. And then Sam Hall, I'm sorry, this was where he was hauling, but he was still 2 minutes late. Anyway, Puff coming back down. He gets second, and then Koots gets third, and poor Dutch.
Yeah, on Vandershift, unfortunately, you're kind of falling back there a little bit too much. But yeah, Sam Hall is definitely moving on. Still right there in the middle. I mean, if Puff has some mishaps, there's still a chance for Koots. So there's still 10 points there to be able to gain. Let's see what happens. He's got Sam Hall pushing on the outside, so he might be able to. He really needs to bring home a victory here. And if not, then I have a feeling he's just going to be falling farther back, and Puff's going to be moving on.
Come on.
Side by side, we've seen this before. Let's see if they get through turn 2, and they do. Sam Hall loses it.
Keep it going.
Koots is bouncing around. Puff and Sam Hall are battling. Looks like Dutch had spun out back there. Look at Koots. He needs this. Keep it smooth out of turn 5. Don't lose it. He gets the 5 points.
Look at that.
Who's going to be coming in second? Coming out of turn 5. Well, there's Puff, so he's not going to. I have a feeling that's going to keep him close enough. Sam Hall gets third, and Vandershift, unfortunately, comes in fourth again when he had a second place spot going on there. Let's see what happened.
Look at Koots with Sam Hall pushing, able to get out, and then blocks Dutch right away, which ended up being a decent move. Although he started losing control right there, and then look at Puff trying to pass Sam Hall, but Sam Hall even in reverse is like, no,
still battling.
You're not gonna get me. And then it looks like Dutch spinning out on Maggetto.
Oh, Puff just slams into him.
Wow.
That's why he ended up in the back so far, I guess.
Yeah, and then I hope they all make it through.
Yeah, they all make it through turn 4 and move on, but that's how he fell back. But there's the man on the mission there.
Look at that, just all by himself, all alone, gets the 5 points, gets it done.
There you go.
He's really gonna need Puff to not finish.
Unfortunately, with the math, he's not going to be moving on. You can already tell right there. You can only get 5 points unless we want to try to start doing bonus points or something. But and especially Puff has got the pole.
Oh yeah.
So congratulations to Puff and Sam Hall. This is just for fun on this one. So let's see who brings this one home.
It's the winner's lap.
There you go, victory lap. Here we go. And Puff pulls out, and look, he's moving away from Sam Hall. They both slide sideways, get slammed into. Big pile up on the backstretch. Sam Hall is actually going to get to the inside and take over the lead away from Puff. Coming out of turn 4, it looks like he's pulling way away from Puff. Coming out of turn 5, he's going to bring it home with the win.
Nice.
Puff's going to get second. Here comes Koots, who's going to come home in third. And let's see if Vandershift was able to get up off of there. I don't see him coming down the track, so something tells me he is. Looks like he is high-centered on the turtle over there in turn 3.
Such a bummer, but Puff, wow. Every time coming out of turn 2, though, he just loses control. I don't know if it's because of the high center of gravity or something. Yeah. Maybe he just understeers, but he lost it. Sam Hall hit him.
Look at that. Everybody's piling in.
They all literally were touching at the same time.
There's oil on the track, I think.
Okay, that's what it is. And then look, it's side by side again, but Sam, I got to say, props to him for just getting out. And then Dutch.
Barely gets up on there and couldn't get back off.
I guess he just knew there was no hope.
Yeah, they just got stuck. So
Sam coming down again, way away from everybody at a 10:03. Puff coming not too far behind though, and then Koots. He gave his best effort.
Sam Hall was the one who had the winning combination. He didn't have any DNFs, won a whole bunch of time. Look at the points, 33, 22 for Puff. Let's see if he can calm down in the next round and get it a full stretch there. Unfortunately for Koots and Vandershift, we appreciate you sending your cars in. Beautiful cars, had fun. Just unfortunately didn't make it through this time. So those are going to be going up against Arlo and Bolo Brown. Got a couple of Jaguar I-Paces facing off in the next round for that one.
And in our next race, we have Numbskull, Boog, Ironbeard, and who the heck is that?
That's Giorgio, G-Force Racing.
Right. Yep,
Come on, man.
Now that rings a bell.
You're supposed to do your studying before we do this.
That's right. Okay, I got it.
So you all better make sure you got your bell on. If you're not subscribed, hit the subscribe button. That's going to help you be able to know when we put the next race out, because you're not going to miss it. These are just getting more and more exciting as we go on. We appreciate everybody watching, and until next time, God bless.